Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
Sound like you're phoning it in a little bit, Brian.
That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it.
You're a suspect,
Were you
mister.
close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm.
I was close to her at one time when I murdered her.
Blonde hair, so bright.
No, I think they're trying to make him seem suspicious. But he's actually just a little
Graveyard somewhere
insomniac.
in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Oh, so now the case blows wide open after this. You can go wherever you want. It's like an open world game. I'll talk to the cowboys. Yes, we're from the south. We're from Texas. Yeah.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Hey, here's my
killed.
badge.
But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn, Darts Bar employee.
I
Yeah,
have an
Quint.
interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you, but it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you.
I mean,
We're to
like,
apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah.
you're not
because
going to
local
convince him by being an
enforcement
asshole
can
to
shine their
him.
own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can
That
you?
was sarcasm, York.
But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator.
I think that I'm
yourself.
pretty sure that was sarcasm, York.
Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh.
Yeah, little dickweed.
I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. It's the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
What a fucking god. Yeah, Francis York Morgan.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65.
Oh, okay. You're his father.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. And she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Yeah, York, that was a little bit of a dick move. You know, put someone under the bus like that. Yo, how long if you want to give it a good dickin', huh? Carol? Have we already met? Oh, no, we just know who she is.
Anna was an airhead.
Ooh,
What do
okay.
you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Alright. So she's a bit of an idiot. She wasn't the smartest, she wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, as they say.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Oh, okay. Carol. What's the matter, Carol? You know your brother Tomas. So that's a toolbox. I already got some heavy cigarettes on me. Look around for other people. Hello, good sir. Yes. Yes, hey. Oh, it was an army vet. Alright. Not what I thought when I walked up to him.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The general. Owner of the scrapyard.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Get nice showing your badge to the clock above him.
Fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
Alright.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown.
I mean, you can actually
Your
go
little
to different
speech,
places.
You mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
Interesting.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested as well.
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Alright. I will, sir. I'll take you up on that offer.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Interesting. It's a sergeant's uniform. I wouldn't know. I don't know the specifics. Fiona and Ushasha. I already met these guys. Talk to Ushasha again.
Agent York, you making progress?
Of course. Plenty. And tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was the sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
She was here earlier, though, wasn't she? Someone was, like, consoling her in the front seats.
Then I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
I guess she left after I gave the warning.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
It's probably
Oh,
important for
he's
her
a
to be here,
very
considering she's
hardworking person,
also a
too.
young woman.
Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't
I
understand
just want
why
the
he's in
digging.
the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
He's
I
like
did
looking
not know
depressed
that.
now. So he's
You
rich.
didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very
Huh.
rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Interesting. Yes.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A
Oh,
perfect
York's trying to get in on
You
it.
don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it.
No, he doesn't.
That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
It's like, what, you've been talking about me this whole time? Oh, no, this isn't her mother, I guess. This is just someone else. This is the person I saw in the front row. I thought it was her mother.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife?
I don't know who Nick is.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right?
Oh, okay.
What kind of girl was she?
Alright.
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Interesting. Oh, yes, the Fort Plickens. You seem to be very angry, Mr. Nick.
I'm
I think
U.S.
it was.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
A little chubby around the cheeks, Mr. Cormac.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're
Just a
sure?
little saddened, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Alright, that's enough talking to him. Talk to the suspicious guy at the doorway. Ooh, those alligator leather pants.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda.
Oh, he's a gun store
People
owner.
around here call me the gunsmith.
The gunsmith. Alright, interesting. I like these characters we're meeting.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Okay.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today,
All right,
a customer
interesting.
paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
What? That's what weird times. Good sir. Let's talk to the the tunnel snake over here.
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
Oh, he's the father of the twins. All right.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please. Call
Brick
me.
in the hole?
That's what everyone
What?
always calls me.
Okay,
Back in the
York,
hole, okay.
No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the
Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll.
Do you sell
Eh?
raincoats there by any chance?
A little strange character.
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours. Now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI.
Rock on, FBI. Let's talk to his wife.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
Lily.
I remembered their last name. I remembered. I knew it. I already picked up your
I'm
card.
FBI Special Agent.
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts. Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first.
So you like get a new pet, like
You certainly
pull out
have
your
a
badge.
fun one.
I'm Francis York Morgan. You can call me York. And the dog's just like
So, have
bark,
you noticed
bark.
anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But...
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand.
Interesting. That is interesting. Thank you, Lily. What could be going on?
Perhaps we should.
What special secret? This is the ASMR. This is the ASMR. Hey, welcome to my ASMR channel. Hello, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little.
Polly's the
of
murderer.
play
I can already tell.
when I was
She
younger.
pretended to be hunched over.
Play.
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really.
Oh my goodness.
About it now.
Polly, we got it.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Tell me some details.
Oh,
Really? That's the sound you make?
no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
Hear my fingers cracking?
So, what's your favorite play?
Oh,
You are.
I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Ooh, someone's coming to town. Interesting. Someone's coming back to
Zach, I think she could
town.
embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators.
Interesting. Back to the ASMR channel. Yeah, she successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing. Anyway, let's talk to suspect. Do you like my badge?
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Nicknamed the Pot Lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney Weaver?
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder.
Ugh.
Oh, you're useless.
Wow, that's just rude.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
She takes the cake because she's actually an insane person. Alright. Jimbo. How's it going, Jimmy?
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
You didn't bring him here today?
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother
See,
agrees, which is why
I think that we should wipe our asses with leaves.
That's why I want you to solve this case quickly
And
go home.
I'm very...
Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
Oh, so he's
I guess
an
I reek of
asshole.
the material world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job.
I guess I've moved on with my life
But I
past the
understand what
fucking
you
Stone Age.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
I mean, he's paid... Sorry about that, by the way. I mean, York's probably right. Probably would think the same way. Hello. Probably would think the same way about that. If that happened.
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
If I was born in a town like this. Gina the Rose, Jack's wife. Dang, she's taken.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina.
I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas station. Call me the Rose.
You look pretty revealing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes.
You? Ooh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on.
What the
You
fuck?
should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great. I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna?
I think she said she's... I think that means she's gonna sex
I don't
you.
know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Okay. One of these guys.
What about the FBI?
Oh! The feed. The feed cut out. The feed cut out. Oh no. I'm gonna miss this conversation. Oh.
Are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I could detain you for a few days.
Waste of time. Let's go.
Okay, so what I gathered was he's being an asshole. Did I meet everyone?
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home.
I assume I met everyone.
Let's go outside.
Or the time just got up and I happened to be... I have to finish meeting everyone at the same time. Back in the hole. Two continues. Fuck you, game. Cheating ass game. Ooh, you see that money? 6069. Ooh, baby. Easy money. Alright. So the game saved. We'll probably watch whatever cutscene this is and then I'll fudge off. It's taking a while to load, isn't it?
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right, then. Let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
Ooh, she's asking me on a date.
That'd be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner. Or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
I am Zach.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was Zach. The mystery's been solved. Thank you. Thank you. See you later, everyone. Peace. Watch the freaking cutscene.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now. And this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
How many murders have you
It's
seen?
a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice.
Okay,
cola, and
you're probably making him not want to eat anymore.
in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing,
But then, oh no.
but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not...
That's where you draw the line?
Not sanitary.
That's probably not the problem for most of us.
Not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student killed 800 victims. As an estimate.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size.
I mean...
So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Kinda right. I don't agree with
said,
that.
Agent Morgan. We
Victim
work day
never
and
becoming a
night to
crime.
preserve peace and order
I don't
in
know.
this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Oh.
Excuse us.
Oh.
Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
I mean, well, what can I say at this point? Okay, back to the investigation. We need to solve this quickly. I actually want to... Okay, first off, there are no cars. Second off, I just want to save and quit for now. So, thanks... Ooh, Agent Honor, $30. So I'm just going to save quick and quit the game. This is right by the police station anyway, so this is good. There we go. So I'm just going to save quick and quit the game. Thank you so much for watching these episodes up to this point. If you've watched this far, it's probably like... It's been 3 hours. That's probably episode 11, I want to guess. 10 or 11 or 12, maybe. So yeah, thanks for watching. You're very appreciated. on watching this channel. It cost me $1 to save. Are you kidding me? Now I'm down to 68. It was a perfect ending, and the game just said, "Go fuck yourself." Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye. See you later. PCE, my dogs.